step one is going to be get yourself overly busy, right? We're talking day one, step one, you're the only pain in your business. We got to figure out what we got to do. First step is to get yourself busy. And the number that I kind of put to that is you should be able to produce about 13,000 per month on your own and have 2 months of work booked out. So about $30,000 of total work scheduled before you start thinking about bringing on painters. Okay. Next step from there. And guys, this is a discussion. This isn't a rule of law. And so I want, if I'm wrong on anything, like call me out. Don't just accept what I'm saying. Happy to be called out and make a discussion out of this stuff. So step two is you're going to want to bring on a helper, bring on another painter and get them overly busy. Together, you and your helper should be able to produce anywhere between $20,000 and $25,000 per month. Cool. Next step is bringing on a second painter. Okay. Easier said than done, especially in today's labor market, of course, but the purpose of this exercise isn't to do it, it's just to paint out the step by step. Once you have a second painter on, you hopefully can scale back your time off the tools to part-time. I'm going to call you out, Caleb. I know you were struggling with this for a little bit. You had a couple of painters, but you felt like you had to paint all the time still to keep production high. Easy to feel like producing is the only thing that you can do to maximize the value of your time, but really it's not. If you can have 2 other painters working for you full time, you really want to be able to pare your time back so that you're just working part-time. And so if you're working part-time and you have 2 full-time painters, the 3 of you should be able to produce anywhere from $28,000 to $32,000 a month based on about a $75 per hour charge rate. And then you want to use your spare time to focus on marketing and sales. And to book 30,000 per month, you need to be doing about 30 estimates per month. I don't know if Derek's still on there, but yeah, that's the number we were talking about, 30 estimates a month, which means you need about 40 leads a month. But if you want to be booking in the future, you should be doing at least 50 estimates per month, which is about 11 estimates per week. So 2 per day, that's 10 to 15 hours per week of estimates, 5 hours of marketing, 20 hours of painting, and then admin on the weekends and at night and in the morning and all that fun stuff. It's got to get harder before it gets easier. All right, next thing is, again, much easier said than done. But once you're at that point where you're consistently doing, 10 or so estimates per week, you're going to want to bring on 2 more painters. And I say it as 2 more painters because you want to start another crew. And it's really valuable it's really cool in your business going from 1 crew to 2 crews. When bringing on 2 more painters at this juncture in your business, it's really easy to just hire someone and they say they have experience and just toss them on a job, right? Really easy to do that. As you guys know, you have another job site going, you're doing estimates, you're so busy. Last thing you want to do is be breathing down someone's neck on your payroll who already says they know how to paint. But you have to do it. I recommend 2 weeks. And I say 2 weeks because then if you even do it for 1 week, you should be good. 2 weeks, spend 2 weeks being on the tools with them at least half the time, at least 25% of the time, right? A couple hours a day. Make sure that you can see them do everything. See them roll, see them caulk, see them sand, see them set up the job site, see them talk to the customer, see them give the quality rating cards, see them collect the check, see them do the walk around of the customer, if I didn't say that already. And make sure that you can see them do every single thing that you want them to do before they go on their own. You want to focus on quality, speed, and efficiency, time on the tools. Are they pushing paint? Are they mucking around? Are they hitting budget? Set the expectation that they're going to be responsible for every aspect of the job, not just the painting of it, but they're going to be, hopefully eventually talking to the customer, picking it up, getting, closing the job, things like that. Use the scorecard and bonus structure. Completely get off the tools by this point. If you have 4 to 5 painters, there's no reason that you should be on the tools because your 4 painters should be able to produce around $50,000 per month at a $75 an hour charge rate. This time you should be doing almost full-time sales, 50 to 60 estimates per month. Now, the next step that I recommend would be a 5th painter to float between the crews, help you with the big jobs. 5th painter will also act as like an insurance policy for when somebody quits. Follow the same training procedure. And with 5 painters, your peak efficiency should be around 65,000 a month. And then, you know, at a 40% profit margin, that's a $29,000 per month profit margin. So from there, the next step, once you have 5 painters, 2 crews, profitable business, you're feeding the beast, as Damon says, you want to identify one of your painters to start becoming a production manager. And I was always a fan of an internal hire. And so just so you guys know, we're at the top of the hour. So if anyone has to bounce, just feel free. Don't feel like you're being rude. I get it. Time is valuable. So you can bounce, you can check the rest of the recording, but it shouldn't be too much longer. Start the training process. And we have a super thorough production manager training process in the staffing module. And that'll take you through compensation, duties, training protocols, etc. Pay them anywhere from like 6,000 to 8,000 a month. You focus on marketing, let them handle the production, and hopefully still make 20 G's a month. Finally, after you have your production handled, only thing you're doing right now is managing, you know, from a high level, being the leader and the sales rep. The final, you know, thing that you need to delegate is hiring a sales rep. I'd recommend hiring a sales rep before a production manager. Personally, I think sales is a higher value skill and harder to train than production management, which is why I recommend that.